Welcome, folks, to Dublin Stadium across the pond in the beautiful country of Ireland. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats. The Wildcats will kick this away to get us going here. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense is up first today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. To the air. It's Becht. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Townsend. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. The Cyclones will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Kansas State's offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Breaks into the clear. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least
he's in the clear. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender. And
here he goes.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. But really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Deep shot toward the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. A quick spin move. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Jackson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And now the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Running back has it on a screen now. To the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
A play action, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Punt over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Wildcats will line up now. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Becht. He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Jukes to get free. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, well, you might as well.
Breaks free in the clear. Out past the 30. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. That's caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. On the run, it's Edwards. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
To throw, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Breaks an open space. Slides to avoid the big hit. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, but with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion now from the tight end. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. The ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground in a turnover.
Trying to find room. It's Irvin.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Back to pass. It's Becht. They'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quick spin on the run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Iowa State. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Let's see if they can convert the point after.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. To the air, it's Johnson. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
running play called on 3rd and short. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll test the right side here. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Extra point up and good. They go up by a field goal here in the final minutes. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. To throw, it's Becht. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
The receiver grabs it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, a pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And that run produces a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Wildcats expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute. He hands it off from the gun and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coach...